Oh my God. So Spartan, what do you got?
Sir, I can't even say Mister. Sir, I would bow if I wasn't already in a chair because uh
Here he goes.
you got too many doggone credits, so I'm just gonna start from this. From Mad TV, from Samurai Jack, from Justice League, more recently, Moriarty, The Silent Order, and The Devil's Game, which I heavily enjoy. So thank you for that, for giving a different take on Sherlock Holmes. That's one of my favorite literary characters. To your daughter's work on The Bridge, which I love seeing foundations like that actually help as far as youth, as far as getting the Blerd community out there. The one question I did want to ask though, because you've had so many roles, so many things that you've touched, was there ever one that you sat there and was like, how did I get that role? Like but you went in, you did it, but you weren't sure that you did it, but somehow you landed into it.
You know, it's funny, Black Spartan. That's a thought that you, as a professional actor, almost never have. I mean, if you were driving to work every morning, that would be like thinking, "What? Why is there traffic?" Because you know,
I still ask that question. I was just
yeah, but you ain't trying to figure it out because you know you ain't got no control, and it just happened. And the thing is, when you, as an actor, it's funny because, you know, people outside show business industry don't understand. You know, like, you know, remember I was starting out, you know, I had a little aunt from across the country. It's like, Phil, why don't you get one of them Eddie Murphy movies like him? Like, I can't choose that. Actors don't choose. We get chosen. And we can't control that. So, you know, how you got a job, you almost never know. Every once in a while, somebody might say, "Oh, Phil, you did that thing, and it really made me." You know, later on, you know, at a later session, a producer might mention something in particular that, you know, clicked for them or, you know, was different. But usually they don't.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, a guy of your caliber, that's the reason why I'm asking, just because you have, like for me, probably for a lot of us here that saw you as one of the original cast members on Mad TV and the range of impressions that you had, I mean, if you really think about everybody that you've done impressions on, Bobby Brown, Ray Charles, Spike Lee, Bill Mayer, Eddie Murphy, Sidney Powell, Sidney Poitier, Colin Powell, I can keep going down the list. But the fact of that range, and like you talked about, is just that, like you said, you had to have that range in order to really be as available to get those roles. And I'm thinking to myself, what is it that you really can't do at this point?
Well, you know, it's funny you mentioned that because there was one time where I wound up doing an impression, not because it was something that I came up to them and said, "Oh, I do that great." We were going to do a When Harry Met Sally parody with a whale, and they went through the cast. They're like, and they realized that both of the white dudes who did impressions were too busy. It's like, oh, we don't have time to shoot them. Hey, Phil, you think could you do Billy Crystal? And of course, in the back of my head, it's like, well, Billy did Sammy. I'm pretty sure I could do Billy.
Yo,
I ain't gonna get canceled for my white face.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bazooka has been fired. Bazooka has been fired.
When it comes to this show, expect the unexpected.
God bless you, Primo.
Bang.
All